Stop. You annoying little shit. Really? What the fuck? That's the first time I ever switch in the middle of combat. Okay, let's see this. Where will you take me?
Next stop, Central Production B, Central Station.
Central Production B. Well, this shouldn't be the right way, I don't think. It shouldn't. Oh my god. Really? It takes me back here. That is amazing. Okay. Well, now I just need to go back to 1.
Next stop, Nucleus, Launchpad 01.
Oh, they all respawned. Yep, 3 hits. I can't get out of this corner. I'm pressing space to get out. Good job. I hate it when games just do that, because it makes very little sense to me. Please don't fall down. Oh my god. I didn't even do that. The animation caused him to fall down. What a piece of shit game. Defend that, ladies and gentlemen. I want to see you try. Go ahead. Be my guest. Try and defend that piece of shit game design. Okay, now we need to find a way back to number 1, which should be easy. I just take the staircase up. Which staircase? That is not the right way. I didn't stupidly miss something back here, did I? Doesn't look like it. Oh, good. Just what I wanted. For an insta-kill fucking drone to spawn in and fight me alongside the other dude. I don't get this enemy, like, why, what causes them to go into overcharge? Do I just need to kill them repeatedly until that happens? So weird. It's a weird mechanic. Well, no point in calling it here. I'm on floor 3, so I need to go down to floor 1.
All stations, please report. Awaiting final call on go, no-go status.
And my question is, how does he even know to overcharge them to kill? How does he know that? Kind of weird, don't you think?
Attention. Freight elevator en route to floor 1. Cargo.
Ah, we're here.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
Well, we don't need energy decay. Now, I could be fighting the boss next. I should equip myself to do that. 522 HP. If this is the boss, I'll head back here and
Be careful out there.
re-equip myself so I can actually fight it.
Attention. Payload secure.
Well, that looks like the entrance to a boss fight, huh? It would be nice if I was 95 though. I could just go grind and level up. Oh, I'm past the gate thing. Okay.
Attention, Utopia.
Oh. Yep, boss fight. Let's head back. So after the boss fight's done, that's gonna lower. Okay. The run back is really easy. There's no enemies at all, I don't think. Too bad there's a loading screen between boss fights. Actually, no, there isn't, because it'll load me back on the other side. Okay. Well, let's go equip myself for this boss fight.
Do you require assistance, Warren?
Okay. Well, let's first of all remove everything that's not needed. And then I'll re-equip everything. Okay. Definitely do not need the energy boost during a boss fight. Okay. I would love to be 95 before I do this, but that's okay. What level am I? I am... Does it not say on here? $91, I guess? Guess of this max number? Okay. Yeah, there's no way I can get to 95 unless I like really focus on grinding. Well, here's the thing though. We're going to be equipping all the health ups. All of them. So we had 522. Then we're going to go back over here. We're going to switch to the Protheus set. Because this set increases health regen. Yep. Then we go over here and equip as many of these as possible. Well, that sucks. Let's see here. Okay. Well, I could go farm another one of these, so it's not a horrible loss. What else can I put on here? Minimum energy, we don't really need that, do we? Health restore, don't need that. Energy consumption. Energy decay. It could spew poison at me, so just for safety, I want one of that. And a little bit of extra damage never hurts anyone. One-handed, staff, and heavy duty. That's the exact number, that's the exact combo of weapons that I'm using too. It's hilarious. Let's see. Let's use this. A little bit extra damage never hurts. I'm gonna go farm another one of the core powers, and then I'll equip that and equip another healing. 12 healing for this fight will be...
Have a nice day, Warren.
Interesting. So there's 2 of those guys, 3 of those guys. That's like 15,000. If I dedicate myself to grinding that... Oh, well, shit. It'll take like what? Maybe 30 minutes for me to get to 95.
Welcome.
And then I get another inventory slot. It's not terrible.
Warren.
Oh, I'll most likely died right there. Hands down. Where's one of those robots when you need it? I think there is one right above everything here. Ah, so I'm invincible during that. Good to know, I guess. God damn it. Thought he wouldn't notice me. In the elevator? Yep, okay. There is one up here, right? I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. Done. Okay, let's go. I'm sad I didn't find the next upgrade for my axe. The proficiency upgrade. It's unfortunate. Wait, if I didn't come from this way, where did I come from? What? Was it this way? Yeah. Need to run all the way back down. Cargo. So that entire run right there was 4,000. It's barely able to level up. Hey, come here. Oh my fucking god. It's only 1,000 and something? Oh my god, that's nothing. I need to get my multiplier up first. You know what, fuck it.
This is not a scheduled break time.
Put that there. Equip that. And we're good. Okay, we'll see how this goes. 12 healing. Okay. Turn off that invincibility. And here we go.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you.
Oh man, I'm at 21. Oh man. So close to leveling up to 21. Oh my fucking god. Where do I go? Where do I go? I don't want to fight this. Keep going. Run. Just go. Okay. Now we're safe. Okay, let's see what this final boss is.
I think I've tracked the source of some of our current security problems.
Is it intelligent? Aware? Honestly, we don't want to hurt you.
But it won't save it. I recommend termination. You're still alive.
Oh my god. Oh god. Ow. And get... Okay. What?
What's happening to me?
Oh! I'm gonna heal. Couldn't hit him there for a second. I don't know why. Maybe I can only hit him at a certain part now? Nope. Oh, I can only hit him in the white glowing part. I died. God damn it. Really? I could definitely do this. This is actually quite easy, in my opinion. I just need to be more careful. I still have 6 healing left, so... Heavy duty, 21. I didn't even do anything. Let's try sword. shit, that did so much damage.
What's happening to me?
That was a waste of a heal. What? I healed! You saw me! You even hear the noise! That was stupid. I totally healed. Whatever. Whatever, game. I feel like the axe did more. Because the axe had a better AoE, so it's just able to hit so many more parts.
What's happening to me? This can't be happening.
I'm worried he's having some kind of psychotic break.
Oh god, that was a waste of a heal. Oh, back up. He's gonna... God damn it.
Fuck you! You hear me?
Rude! I don't know what leg to fight now.
Error. System overload.
This is a witch hunt.
God's meant to create, not destroy.
You a coward and a murderer?
Fuck you! Bitch, I still have one healing left. Face tanking. Best build. And I wasted some of those heals too. Like, I got hit once with 180 and I healed for 400. What? Could have been done much better. No! Oh yeah, that is the armor I was using. Cool.
Cheathrow's been dark for over 4 days now. Launches are continuing, but we've been unable to reach anyone inside the complex. I need you to take a team there, use drones and bots to do the exploratory work, but I want boots on the ground. I want a hardwire link established so we can view the feed as it happens. And get somebody up to low orbit. Our satellites there are picking up an unidentified particulate dispersal from the latest launch. It's inert so far, but it's completely different from their previous payloads. I want to know what it is.
Mr. Secretary, we're in position. Hardline established. We've sent in drone reconnaissance units as per procedure, but we lost contact with them shortly after insertion. Strike team is moving in now.
What the? Captain? Captain! I want another team in there right now! See how they run. See how they run. This is free, free, free. This is our goal. I'm gonna get my ass out of here.
So which rocket did we launch? We put in a virus into the rocket, right? I'm pretty sure I remember doing that. Oh no, your rig. It's busted. Can't walk anymore. Did I die? Oh, that's not a good ending. Keep crawling, buddy. Wow, your wheelchair is still there. Hilarious. You're so close, it's right there. Oh, so close. Oh, come on. So I think I did everything right. I didn't do one side quest line. I didn't find Maddie again. I wasn't gonna look for her. Huh. Well, that is very interesting. Congratulations on beating the game, but wait, there's more. Select continue and select your last save game. Now mark with New Game Plus. Start a new journey with new challenges and surprises. You will keep all your gear, weapons, and character progress. So what I've heard is the New Game Plus mode is actually quite different in terms of like enemy variety, new weapons, new upgrades, and all that shit. So I'm interested in trying it out. Why not? But my opinion about this game is that enemies, like basic enemies, are way too difficult for what they are. I don't agree with them being that hard to kill. Especially when some of them can one-shot you very easily. Like those little drone things at the very end. One of their attacks did 300 and something damage to me. Granted, I had 522 health, but that should not be an excuse for the game to do 300 and something damage to you. That's not okay, because a lot of people, for when they're playing this game, that would be instant death, and that just feels wrong for an enemy to just kill you like that. And they have a 3-hit combo which does 115, 115, and 120, which insta-kill most people, I think, at this point in the game, if they don't have like all this health upgrades. So, and a lot of enemies have just weird attacks that you can't block. You know, there's this whole new dodging system into the game, not just like, you know, invincibility dodge, which a lot of people use, but like when you press the block on the mouse and keyboard, you have to either scroll up or scroll down when holding block. When you scroll up, the character jumps avoiding all low attacks, and when you scroll down, the carrot ducks, avoiding all high attacks. And when you avoid a high or low attack, you hit the attack button immediately afterwards. He will do a counter attack which stuns the enemy, and it allows you to pull off a couple of hits on them. Now, that system is barely used in this game, and it feels wrong because it's hard to tell if the enemy's attack is either high attack or low attack. This isn't a fighting game, okay? It's very hard to tell in a 3D kind of setting that enemies have high or low attack. If you look at any 3D fighting games, there is no high or low attack. I don't think. Not from what I can remember from all the 3D style fighting games. There's only an attack and you block it. And instead of having a limited block, and you have to like pick which position you want to block, right? High, medium, or low. In 3D fighting games, they have a blocking meter. So if you block for too long, your block breaks. So that's how they circumvent that. I don't know why the Surge decided to have a high, medium, and low blocking when enemies attack way too fast for you to notice, and it's hard to tell from their animation if they're actually doing a high, medium, or low attack. Most enemy in the game, thank God, does a medium height attack. So you can block most attacks in the game and counter. But some enemies, like late game, the spinning attack that you guys see from those weird alien android thing, is a high attack. So you actually have to duck below, which I did sometimes, and then you do a massive damage counter attack. The robot thing have a low attack, sweeping attack, which I noticed, and have a high sweeping attack, which I noticed. And then they have a giant forward poke, which is a medium attack. Now, even though I noticed those, their execution of those moves are way too fast for you to react to be able to block high, low, or medium, you know. That system is flawed, and I wish that it wasn't in the game. Instead, just have a basic Dark Souls system to where if you time your block perfectly, it'll block anything, and you can have a parry. And I think that system was in Bloodborne, if you time your block perfectly. So I don't understand why they switched that. Because of that system, a lot of enemies in this game can kill you in a very cheap way, because you don't know if their attacks are high or low. So when you block and their attack is a high attack, it just hits you anyways, and you as the player feel robbed, because it's like, oh, I was blocking, but apparently that didn't work. So I don't like that system. Secondly, like I already mentioned, enemies do way too much damage for what they are, and I don't like that enemies level up with you. You should be able to out-level the enemies. Okay, now how do I know they level up with me? It's because at a certain point in the game, I went back to the starting zone of this game. And at the beginning of the game, the enemies at the starting zone did roughly around 40 something damage to me per hit. I had really low tier armor, unupgraded armor, and they did 40 something damage to me. I went back to that zone, and enemies still hit me for 40 something damage. But I had my armor maxed out, so I had the best possible defense ever, and they still hit me for 40 something damage. So what does that mean is that enemies' damage increase as you level up. So you don't ever feel like you're stronger than the enemy. You know what I mean? And that's a really, in my opinion, bad feeling to have. Like in Souls game, you can out-level the enemies, and you can just go in and destroy them, which is what I usually do, but I can't do that in this game because enemies level up with you. Secondly, a lot of enemies in this game are humanoid enemies, which basically using the same rig as you, either using the same armor as you or some variants of that. And for some reason, they do more damage with their weapon than when you take their weapon and use it on them. You know what I mean? So if an enemy hits you with a chainsword, it does, like, I don't know, 40 something damage to you. But when you take that chainsword and hit the enemy at the same level without like massively upgrading that sword, you only do like 30 something or 20 something damage. It doesn't feel right because they're the same type of, you know, creature as you. In Dark Souls, they circumvent that by making enemies in that game fantasy. So when you go up against, like, you're just a normal humanoid undead creature, right? So you're not that strong. But like when you fight against other humanoid undead creatures, their attack damage isn't that strong either. They're slow moving, just like you, and it feels fine. But when you face against enemies that are not human or undead, like, you know, the Black Knights or the giant monstrosity creatures or these things, they do a lot of damage to you. And it makes sense that way because they're not the same type of race or creature as you. So, yeah, I don't understand. And my final complaint about this game is you see enemies using guns, long-range weapons, and yet you as the player cannot. That bothers me so much. Why can't I just pick up that flamethrower and use it? Why can't I pick up the grenade launcher and use it? Two of the ranged weapons in this game that I find used by the enemy, you can't yourself use it. And it just doesn't make sense to me. And your drone is absolutely useless. Like, it does next to no damage. It's there for aesthetics sakes and to be used to open doors. But that's it. Other than that, there's nothing that they're used for. You know, unless you put on that special armor that makes it so that the coolant drone emits toxic cloud. Now that one is very useful. Like, that toxic cloud does so much damage, and when you're fighting against flamethrower enemies, it explodes when they when they shoot fire into the toxic. So that's good. Overall, I think this is a very decent game. You know? Very decent. With about, I say, 25% off in price. So instead of $50, let's say they are having a sale for like around $35 at a price point. I think it's worth picking up. I don't think you should be picking up this game at this current price point if you don't like dying a lot to really unreasonable things. At least that's what I found really annoying in this game. In Dark Souls, when I die, I rarely complain. Like, I really do rarely complain when I die in Dark Souls. Because I just made a stupid mistake, pulling too many enemies at the same time, and didn't dodge correctly. But in this game, when I die, it doesn't feel right, you know? It feels as if the game is designed to kill you, instead of designed to be challenging. So, I don't know, it's that feeling that just irks me the wrong way, and I wished that this game was better, but it isn't. So my recommendation is wait for a sale. I say around from $30 to $40 is a good price range for this game. But right now at $50, it might be a little bit too much of an asking price. So yeah, if I had to give this game a score out of 10, I say that it's around a 7, a 6.5 or a 7 out of 10 for me. And that's it. I will be doing a New Game Plus playthrough. I just want to see what the differences is and see if the game actually changes a lot according to the forums and all the forums I've read and the developer comments that I've seen. So we'll check it out. But for now, this is the end of the new game playthrough for the Surge, and I'll see you next time.